All right, so we're here now. Will and PD, who were just in frame, are setting up right now. So if it's not already clear, concept is Will is doing rollers of PD's, I think, new Supra. I don't know if I've showed it on the channel. Pete has, if you follow us, Pete has shown it on his Instagram and stuff like that already. But where I plan on taking the video is doing a little more BTS of possibly Pete talking about the Supra in terms of like the build, the aesthetics of it, etc., etc., just like a full build sheet and what he can recollect, which I'm sure is the entire build. While Will gets his shots and stuff like that, he'll talk over the build. I'll use some of Will's footage, lay over the video and stuff like that as he's explaining the build, whether it be like rollers or pull-bys and stuff like that. And then we'll carry on with our regular gym stuff, which I believe I'm going to with Andy tonight, I think. So yeah, let's see what we can put together. We just pulled into a Starbucks. This is always always behind the scenes when you're recording is fucking weird, because it's like the final picture is amazing, but you guys don't realize, well, like the behind the scenes stuff, it looks fucking ridiculous what we have to do, and that's my job today, to get that shit for you guys. Guy in the street is holding a big ass turbo. That's fucking great. You don't have no idea what the fuck that is. So this is undisclosed location. I have no idea where the fuck we are. I'm just kidding, I know where we are, but you guys are probably familiar. So Will's gonna do his thing. I'm so excited because actually the road and the shots up here weren't ideal, but we kind of utilized me like imaging like kind of what I would want as a roller, and like hugging the shoulder and then P going in the left lane. Definitely not, don't do that at home, but like that's, I mean, I don't know, like I just know what I would want in a roller, and being a creator, trying to get inside Will's head while Pete is thinking on the opposite end, we were kind of like the harmony in it was super in sync. So I'm super excited here. Will's gonna do his stills here. We're gonna get some rollers on the way back. Really calm day, nice and not too hot, not too cool. I'm sweating, but it is what it is. This is just such a good location. I have no clue if you guys can hear me. The sun's coming out. Will's doing his thing. It's so good. We gotta ask Pete about the build. Come here, bitch. Talk to me. Is that a single B series?
It's a K24 Frankenstein swap with the B16.
That's crazy. All right, so what? Give me a quick rundown. What year is it? What's built? What you know? Because I know it's relatively new.
1996 Toyota Corolla.
I fucking hate you so much.
With Precision 7675 turbo. M&S did the original build, and then it went down to Drag International, where they did a little bit of their love into it too. Car makes, I think it was just under 1200 on E85 at full tilt.
Jeez.
And she boogies.
Just a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
Any plans since owning it? What have you changed since owning it?
Nothing really. I just swapped out the 18-inch CCWs for 19-inch HREs. So that was a stupid move, but it looks good. 305s in the rear still.
Yeah, that's good. In terms of plans and stuff like that for like car events and stuff like that, I know Greg mentioned you're doing the auto show.
Yeah, the car's gonna be at the New York International Auto Show with R2 and Prime guys. Outside of that, just shits and giggles.
That's great. So Pete's one of the guys that we keep talking about. You guys hear us if you are familiar with the podcast and stuff like that. We always talk about Pete. Pete leads a life like no other in terms of like just having a busy ass schedule. So super excited there, but we always know like when the season opened up and when there was events, we're still very in like harmony and communication in terms of like, let's link up, let's do this, let's do that. So Pete's much older than us in that aspect, so he has just a ton more responsibility than we do. So, but I'm happy that like in such a generational gap, this is one thing that can bring us together, because although there is a gap of that sort, mindset wise and wavelength wise, we're all very much on the same pace in terms of like how much we appreciate this stuff and what we're trying to do for the community. So I'm gonna close this segment out here. Possibly I put a little footage over it while Pete was explaining the build. If not, I'm gonna throw the montage now, and then we're gonna pick up at the gym. Hello? Did I make the all right, so we're home. Oh. Okay, we're home. It's a couple hours later. We were gonna go get Rockies, but freaking Rockies is cash only, and freaking Pete lives right down the street from Yankees. Pete lives right down the street from Rockies, but we got chicken lo mein. So we are going to have a intense leg day tonight. So I just figured we're just gonna eat whatever today. I was just texting Andy. I've been super good at like eating and not eating out a lot. So we're going full fledged tonight. So I'm doing that. I'm gonna destroy that, and it's already 7. It's 7 o'clock, and we're training in 2 hours. So I gotta eat this fast, and then I might just go to Rockies later tonight. You boys gonna get thick. Let's see what we look like in the gym tonight. We're doing separate days, I think, but nonetheless we'll mic up. So we will catch you. At the gym. Yo, let me tell you guys. This screen's gonna break, first of all. So, dude, freaking chicken lo mein. 1,000 horsepower Supras. No, so Pete Supra, chicken lo mein. That was a shitty gym session that me and Andy had. So, like, I'm scrapping that. But, dude, I'm not gonna make it to 30 years old. Look at this shit. So, chicken cutlet, bacon, egg and cheese with hash browns. And then your boy got, dude, it is, dude, like, come on. Dude, so I'm hitting shoulders and arms. This session's about to go crazy. Hello? We're here. It's gotta be a super quick workout today. Actually, not super quick, but like, I'm on a time crunch, and tomorrow is my freaking goddaughter's birthday, so I have to go get a gift too, so. But I'm amped to try this out. You guys are gonna see firsthand what this shit looks like. So we're doing pump squared with essential and creatine. So my normal stack used to be Savage and pump, regular pump. But that was like overly caffeinated. I was like fucking through the roof wired. But I'm learning that like caffeine was never like, I don't need caffeine. I'm gonna rephrase this. I need caffeine. I don't need as much caffeine as I was taking, because it would just like over the top like stim me out and stuff like that. And I thought I liked that, when in reality I like the cleaner stuff. So, and I think I mentioned in one of the videos that even the pump product, and I love the pump lemonade, and I still have it. I need it, like if I need it on like days where I need a boost of energy or stuff like that, like I'll just fix the bag at the house and stuff like that. But more often than not, my energy is pretty high, just because like I don't work traditionally and stuff like that. Like I'm able to monetize where my energy expenditure is. So essential, just everything we need, and pump square. So I mentioned, that's what I mentioned in the last video, the glycerol is what I actually really fucking like, and that's all pump squared is. So on top of a scoop of sour watermelon, I'm only gonna do a scoop of pump today, of pump squared, and then creatine. So the only downside though with pump squared that I didn't like initially when I first used it, but like now I'm finding it's not so much of a big deal, I'll just use more water, is it makes the consistency, like you know how creatine leaves a consistency in the shake or like in whatever premix you make, it leaves it like that granulated kind of, it's kind of the same concept with pump, but honestly just overlook it, use more liquid. I figured that out really early. Or if you want to stick with the regular pump as opposed to the pump squared, not a big deal. But I'm gonna try this firsthand. I've tried all these products. I haven't stacked them together, but I have very high standards into thinking that this is going to be the new go-to stack, or maybe even 2 scoops of pump squared, because there's no caffeine in it. So and we have shoulders and arms today, and I'm like wired. I had like 80 grams of fat in just cookies from Crumble. I'm feeling thick, so I'm excited there. And then obviously we went to Rockies too. So we got Rockies, lo mein, Crumble. I had my regular meal this morning with the bagel and shit like that. And then I have my hot cocoa in the car, even though it's getting warm now, but hot cocoa is gonna stay. Let's see how we look. Damn, new music. Is that a damn shame? I can fucking overhead press. I can dumbbell overhead press the same weight. I can incline press more comfortably. My shoulders are stronger than my chest. It's a damn fucking shame. 2 more sets of 6 here, and then we're gonna move on to probably heavy lateral raises and then rear delt work. So strict heavy lateral raises, rear delt work, probably face pulls, and then we're gonna smash arms. I have a pretty solid pump. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Thank God I'm wearing white. I am sweating. I forgot how hard the Essential hits. I think we market that fucking pre-workout wrong, man. That is definitely not a small hitting pre. I did go a little over a scoop, like a scoop and a half. Did a scoop of pump too. We're supersetting. Spider curls. My spider curls here are a little higher than natural, or than like normal. I just find more activation there, and then I'm supersetting with rear delt flies. Kind of warming up the biceps because we're about 2-ish more shoulder movements left before we smash arms. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not counting the biceps because they need to grow. So I have to be fucking relentless with them. Oh shit. Spamming delts has been helping a lot. It's really compressing and overloading my fucking nerve. It's probably gonna hurt like a bitch tomorrow, but I tend to eat a little higher. Well, minus the clips before this. I tend to eat a little higher post these sessions, only to make sure I ensure recovery, but I should be okay today because I'm getting a lot more rest than I normally do. Oh my God, I am sweating like a motherfucker though. It's hard for the pump to show because I can't believe I consume that much food. But I'm hoping by the end of the workout I have at least a delt pump the size of Minnesota. Dude, this is shitty because I hit fucking chest yesterday. And now the shoulder's starting to kick in. Right, do a shoulder day, right after I fucking pushed it. This is a dangerous fucking set right here. So it's 6 individual, 6 total, but it's in correlation to, I do 1 here, 1 double, 2, 2, 2 double. And it's fucking intense. Pick a weight that you know you can smash, because the idea here is really making sure you activate the bicep. The first few are obviously easy, but as the volume increases, it gets extremely tight. And really focus on contracting. This is not a strength movement by any means. Fuck. Fuck. Focus on keeping your chest out. Fuck. It's gonna get sloppy. This is the last set. I think that was 6. Fuck. Gym is so fucking busy. It was literally dead when I got here, and I had all the motivation in the world. I forgot it's Friday. Fuck. I feel great. I had to freaking stop earlier. This guy, Dominic, I think is his name. He was asking me about advice about fitness and stuff like that, and he asked about the camera and stuff like that. And usually I'm like, don't talk to me when I have the camera out, but this is the life. This is like what's going on. I mean, I can't really complain because I'm really blessed that like this is what I get to do for work, but that's often why I come super late, and it's hella busy right now. But that's often why I come super late, because then I know no one is gonna bother me and stuff like that. I have to be normal and check back in with society every once in a while, so I guess it's not so bad if it's like once or twice a week that I get like bothered and stuff like that. It's mainly because of the pump. Don't disturb my pump. Probably just gonna be my last set. Get the fuck out of here. I actually wanna see how I look though. Rockies, crumbles, and lo mein. Oh. The gym's getting crazy busy. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck. This is like, I'm not gonna do like any crazy lighting or shit. I'm probably gonna take an actual photo tonight when I get home. Imagine throwing a white shirt on the floor. Yeah, this is not gonna be realistic. I need new contacts because like I can't see. And I don't know why I put my headphones back on. But this is not realistic. If I look good in camera, it's really not real. It's all fake. It's all simulation. All right, let's see. I didn't train triceps all too much, only because of the fact that we literally just pushed yesterday. I need to start posing again though, because this shit is getting flat. I mean, this is like as best as it looks, honestly, when it comes down to it, because at least in terms of bulk and shit like that. You know what I want to learn? Vacuum. I need to learn that fast. All right, I'm going home. Fuck off. All right, so we're back home. I forgot to film an outro, so closing this video out here. So a little bit of a funner video. I don't know if that's a word, but man, we just ate. I had sushi right after the gym session, so same day, just later. Ended up going to Target to get some stuff for the baby girl. Man, I went outside, bro. Holy shit, I am not like, I don't know what's going on with the world, but as always, thank you. Quick little fun one. This is kind of going to be the energy moving forward, like as the season breaks in the Northeast in terms of like bringing cars around and stuff like that, more events and stuff like that, and there's a lot of stuff I have to catch you guys up on. New plans, Florida, Raw, the magazine shoot, opportunities. So I plan on coming like making like one video and coming like correct in terms of like where my trajectory is, in terms of like where you guys can expect me, what to expect moving forward, et cetera, et cetera. That way you guys have a game plan. I want to let you guys in on a little more closer in tune with my goals in terms of like life and bodybuilding and that perspective. That way I can show you guys like the more I vocalize and the more like I kind of speak it out and manifest it into the world, you guys can help me accomplish it along the way, because that's how it works in the world. So I am super amped to say that that stack is now my new signature. Possibly an extra scoop of pump squared, but essential, pump squared, creatine, every now and then the occasional extra scoop of pump squared, so 2 scoops of pump squared. But that is such a heavy hitting stack, and when you use all of that, minus the creatine, because creatine, I don't know when people take creatine. I personally take it pre, but just take it whenever, same time every day. But after the use of my code, that literally puts you at like 30, $35, and that is what you're running for the month, and that is extremely cheap. That is, I've never seen those prices growing up. That was the idea of Essential, and the fact that it's such a heavy hitting compound, and just basically what you need. And then the pump squared, I personally like. Again, I know some people adhere to more the opposite end of the spectrum. So if pump squared doesn't work for you, just stack it with pump. Obviously, it'll be a little more expensive, but in terms of like affordability, wow, and that aspect of things, pump squared and Essential is your go-to. And of course, any support on Code Yanni is always supported. So guys, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the Supra, and sorry I couldn't get Will's content. Will's just driving his fucking head crazy in terms of like editing and stuff like that, but he is in another realm of that stuff, so happy we at least got some B-roll and like some look at the Supra and stuff like that. But that was Will's shoot anyway. It was more last minute in terms of me helping him and stuff like that. So be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to stay tuned for the following uploads on the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.